What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the motherfucking building. This time I am back with a recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 11, episode 2. Let me say this before we get motherfucking started. Porsha is not capable of carrying this show. I repeat, Porsha is not capable of carrying this show. She is not. I'm sick of already looking at her and the guy Dennis. I'm sick of it. I'm trying to get in the goddamn show. I'm not even 30 minutes, you guys, into this damn show. I'm not even done watching it as I fucking talk to y'all. I just figure I'd jump my ass on here and then just keep trying to watch it. This will be a struggle review, especially for the beginning parts. Boring. I'm so motherfucking bored. I feel like I'm too grown for this. I feel like I need to turn this shit off and go to Lifetime. I'm just too grown for this elementary school shit. With Porsha acting all fucking giddy and the man ended up, he didn't give her no ring. He gave her a watch. And she, oh, your baby, you didn't have to do that. Then they sit up here, they having dinner. He is like, he has no personality. The guy Todd she was messing with before had a personality. He would be like, Porsha, no, I'm not doing that. You know, like you heard some type of combativeness. I don't hear shit. The guy looks like a taller version of Jermaine Dupri. He has no personality. All he do is just give this girl gifts. And Porsha, I saw you today, I believe, on Instagram, and you was dancing with your baby belly. You are not that cute without that makeup, I see. I thought that you was decent. I thought you would be decent, I should say, but you're not really all that cute without it. You're a beautiful woman, when you got it on. But I was like, God damn, shit, look like you ain't had no sleep in 3 decades. But I'm not interested in seeing this clown show. She has the perfect hair for it, red, because she's a clown right now. And to all of you that's why Kenya should be on the show. I don't want to see her delusional ass talking to no voicemail or no fucking dog. I don't want to see her ass either. I wanted to take me back, goddammit, to season 2, season 3. We had NeNe running this shit. She had her kids. Hell, serve me some Kim Zolciak with her badass girls. Serve me Lisa Wu Hartwell. Serve me Sheree when she actually had kids and fit the housewife. Well, shit, she was ex-wife, but y'all get the point. Give me Struggle Sheree. Give me Candy. I fly above. I'm struggling to take Riley. Y'all need to give me that or give me something new. This ain't gonna work with Porsha running the goddamn show. It just ain't gonna work. Okay, I done spent this whole time fucking talking, complaining. I'm not even reviewing the goddamn show. I'm complaining about motherfucking Porsha and that fucking clown. And all he fucking do is buy her a gift. Every time you turn around, they gotta see he's handing her a fucking gift, buying her love. And she, I don't want to hear that fake ass shit. Porsha was so different when she was with Cordell. And it wasn't because Cordell was a good person. It just seemed like she was still on some gold digger shit, but at least it was more, evasive. I mean, I just feel like now it's just so motherfucking obvious, like, why she's with this guy and he's just giving her a gift. Like, that is not real life. A nigga handing you gifts. I felt like they moving too fast. He giving her too many goddamn gifts. Like it's Christmas. And I just feel like a crash and burn. Like it's all smoke and mirrors. I'm sorry. That's just what I see. We see NeNe. She is getting ready to open up her new store, Swagalicious. She's putting shit together, getting shit out, and Brent, he brings his big football player looking ass up in there. His old lazy ass, old lazy nigga see NeNe working, and NeNe said, well, you trying to work today? Well, nah. You look like you would work a motherfucking grill. Shit. Does Brent have a job? I see that they was on Instagram on Wild Now, but Brent need a motherfucking job. Okay, don't sit up there, Brent, and be like that fucking brother of yours, trying to, just chill out and fuck bitches, get them pregnant. Now they acting all stupid out in the press. Don't do what that crazy ass Bryson did. I hope you own your shit. I've always kind of liked Brent, but yeah, he just seemed like he's a bit lazy. NeNe, you need to put him in charge of you. He need to be a part of your security team. Shit. If you gonna be that damn big, you might as well protect your mother. I'm just saying, y'all. NeNe also mentions that she is taking care, she still has to take care of Greg. I'm pretty sure she probably has an assistant doing that. She's getting this store open and shit, swagalicious. I'm so proud of her because even with everything she's going through, she's still out here making boss moves. I love what she said about moving in silence because that's the best way to move. That way people can't copy your shit. And it's really sad when NeNe's assistant said, well, are the girls coming here? And NeNe said, well, no, nobody could make it. Porsha's supposed to be there, but, even if she don't come, it's not like I really want to celebrate. You can really tell everything that's going on with Greg is breaking NeNe down. And I'm sad to see her like that because NeNe is a lot like myself. We just want to be happy no matter what we're going through. And I know that it's so hard with Greg. So I believe in this episode, I believe the girls are going to surprise her. And I cannot wait to see that because she really needs a hug right now, you all. It's crazy seeing my girl like this. So it's the next day and Porsha's man, of course, has another fucking gift for her because he sees her as property. I mean, I could just see certain shit within their relationship already that's not healthy. You could tell that she's sexy to him and he's with her because she got a big ass, a sexy body. Their whole relationship, you all, it's just not gonna last. It's just not. I don't wish the demise of anyone's relationship on them. I really don't. But when you have a superficial relationship where somebody constantly got to keep buying you stuff to prove their love I don't see nothing genuine from this man. Like, I don't see, when they talk, it's just like elementary school. We're out on the playground talk. Oh, babe, you got this. Oh, you got this. Oh, well, like, I don't, you know how Married to Medicine serves us real relationships, real shit to work with, where you could kind of put your shit up against theirs. I don't want to be in Porsha's position. I don't care how much money that man got. It's just, it looks fake, What is she talking about with this damn toothbrush? Talking about her toothbrush is too small for her damn teeth. And she telling him to bring her a girl, get your own damn toothbrush. Let's figure that shit out. She gets in this fake ass argument with him, you all. Just fake. I didn't even know what the fuck it was about. I guess it's because he went out with the boys, came home drunk. What do you expect? You're not going to get good behavior because, bitch, he's buying you shit. And while he's buying you shit, strings are attached. Can we peep game? Okay? He ain't buying you shit and, for no reason. It's so he could do and act in any way he wants to. So next we got Marlo, Cynthia, Eva, and Candy. They're already in some little bus headed, I guess, to see NeNe and surprise her. Marlo said she was shocked she even got invited on the trip. We saw Porsha in her confessional saying that, she's not petty. She knows that Marlo is a really good friend to NeNe and she wants all of NeNe's friends to be there. I felt like that was very mature of Porsha. Candy gets into this thing of, oh, well, I'm glad I'm here with y'all because if it was just me and her, I wouldn't be able to do it. Then they showed a clip of at the reunion how this bitch said that she would leave Porsha alone, going forward as far as just ending their beef and not saying little petty shit and doing, but of course it's passive aggressive ass Candy. Candy is still acting. Other than that, make it fake. Other than that, I wouldn't be bothered. I'm not, I can't still do, like, you still holding a grudge, and you shouldn't have did that fake ass shit at that reunion because you knew you was never really planning on forgiving that girl like that. I like Marlo's little outfit she had on. I thought that was cute. But Candy, I'm sick of you. Porsha had a point in this where she said, I'm supposed to be hiding a crazy, or this man will never propose. Really, Porsha? Really hiding a crazy? And then she talking about this is before the little stupid ass argument. Well, I got some stuff I need to discuss with you, and, I don't want to fall out with you. I know damn well you don't. You don't want them gifts to stop. And he said, oh, no, we're not going to fall out, which means, bitch, I've been buying you shit to not fall out with you. It's just, their relationship, I'm sorry, it just ain't genuine to me. I can't even take the shit seriously. Porsha is really clueless, so, they getting ready to have breakfast. And he come back in and she's like, oh, Dennis, I'm so sorry, Dennis. And, I shouldn't have did that. Of course, he come back nonchalant. He ain't gonna show no emotion. He just, oh, it's cool. Shit, wouldn't have been cool with me. Then they hug, of course. And then she all in her confessional, ignorance is bliss. And I'm too happy right now. I just need to let it go. Any bitch that says ignorance is bliss in their relationship is a fool. No, ignorance is ignorance. And I see where this is going. Porsha, I hope you don't piss me off this season. I want to keep liking you. You're fun. You're pretty. You got the young, vibrant personality. I do like you. I want to like you, but you just giving me elementary girl, honey. You gonna have to come better than this. So the ladies all arrived in Miami, and Porsha then picked out their rooms, and already that stupid ass Marlo bitch is talking about, oh, do I have the smallest rooms? You the one that was in foster care, honey. And you sitting up here, that just kills me with certain people. Motherfuckers, and I'm not dogging you guys, anybody that come from foster care, but it just be shit like that with people that I notice. You come from such humble beginnings, but when you finally get a little somewhere, you so damn superficial. Like Porsha said, when it comes to the rooms, that's when they fucking egos come out. And they making a big deal. I think she gave Candy, the second to largest room. Candy would have had a closet fucking with me. Oh, passive aggressive bitch. I would have served her, passive aggressiveness on a platter, honey, okay? But Marlo, you full of shit. I think she told Eva, well, you want my room? It's small like you. Like, girl, shut your dumb ass up. You can't take Marlo no fucking where. Next time, y'all all stay at one spot and then y'all let Marlo have her own hotel. I just don't like bitches that act like they, everything just has to be so fancy and over the top. Bitch, that ain't always been your lifestyle, and that's not what I'm going to give you. So we got this conversation with NeNe and Porsha. Porsha lets NeNe know that she's coming to the show and she's going to meet her at the show. She don't tell her about the girls just yet. And then she mentions that the guy Dennis has meetings all weekend, and NeNe says, well, I want to meet this man. I need to hear about him. And NeNe do need to meet him because maybe she could give you some type of insight, Porsha. You are just not right for carrying this show. And this episode, hopefully it shows you all who the real star of the show is, who can carry this show. When NeNe was in her prime, she could carry this show. That shit was interesting back in the day. I'm sorry, it just was. I'm looking at it now, and you seeing people finally get to where these to where NeNe is with being married and having baby. Why does shit look so fake? You know, it just don't look authentic the way that it was when it started out. So, I don't know. We're going to need some more girls that look like. I can't wait to see Shamari, honey. That damn Marlo is a trip, honey. Turns out she has a fucking elevator in her room. She was in her room trying to order a bigger room. Bitch, you are here to be NeNe's best gal pal. Her man is sick with cancer, okay? Yes, they removed it, but yes, he is still sick and still trying to recover. That's what the trip is about, bitch. Just like Eva said, you are so fucking entitled. Like, normally I'm here for the shits and giggles of Marlo, but because of this situation with NeNe, she just really irritated me. She ends up going into Porsha's room. Porsha's bags, I guess, was sent to her room. To Porsha's room, because they end up seeing Porsha's room and it's really nice. Marlo wants it, and I guess had Porsha's bag sent to her room. Girl, you need to quit. So NeNe tells us she's hosting a comedy show with Lonnie Love and some other female comics, and that sounds really good. She also mentions that Greg can no longer help out. I guess her assistant is going to take over Greg's job. Greg has been running the show for the past couple of years as far as, you know, telling the ladies when they're coming up next and, you know, doing all the, I guess, the little last minute shit that it takes to do these type of shows. So NeNe says it's their new normal, you know, with Greg not really helping out with that. I guess he's still gonna help out with other things though, so I don't know, you guys. It just really breaks my heart to see Greg like this, because out of everybody on here, out of all the men, you know, we all genuinely love Greg, you know? And it's just like, oh, I hope he just finally pulls out of this and is healthy. You know, that's what I want more than anything. So next we got Porsha. She pretty much catches up with the girls, greets the girls, and lets them know she's gonna go in first because they are at NeNe's dressing room and stuff. So she'll go in and greet NeNe because NeNe knows she's coming. Then she's gonna come back and get the girls. So that's what she does. NeNe is screaming and hollering when Porsha come in. I'm so happy that they little friendship that picked up. NeNe looked really happy to see her. They high-five. That high-five, baby, is everything. That's going to be my new shit, too, honey. Yes. Porsha hugs Greg, and, you know, Greg called Porsha Master P. I thought that was cute. And, you know, she hugged Greg and noticed that he's lost some weight and noticed, you know, she just noticed the change that we all notice in Greg. And then the girls come in and they surprise NeNe and Greg. And NeNe is so shocked and surprised. And, you know, of course, she's mad at Cynthia. Like, I know y'all bitches that just surprised me with this shit. Y'all know us, NeNe don't like surprises. And so Candy, y'all know normally I ain't here for Candy. But Candy hit the nail on the head when she said, you know what? It's really sad looking at Greg like this. You know, we all like Greg and seeing all the changes that he's been through, because Greg mentioned to them he hadn't ate in 3 days and he was about to eat this salad, and he just hopes that it stays, you know, he could keep it down because he feels so weak. And, you know, that's just not good to hear from anybody. And Candy really, you know, Candy been on here since season 2, you know, so Candy has been around Greg for years, like way longer than the rest of these girls, her and Cynthia, you know, so it's really hard for them. Cynthia said all she could try to do is be strong for NeNe, but she knows the hard time that her girl is going through, so I'm so happy they surprised her. So NeNe is at her comedy show and she comes out and she starts out with this whole thing of people is always saying, is you a comedian? Is you a comedian? And she said, hell no, bitch. I'm a motherfucking hustler. I heard that, NeNe. So, you know, she started making these little noises and shouting Candy out, because y'all know anything sexual pertains to Candy. Candy got the sex toy thing. Candy took the joke and laughed. Everybody's having a good time. Lonnie Love got her ass out there, said her jokes. We seen her backstage talking to NeNe about Greg's health. It looked like NeNe was getting ready to break down again, but she didn't. Lonnie ended up crying. And that just goes to show you that Greg is loved. And NeNe said it best, honey. They may not love Greg Leak's wife, but they love Greg Leaks, honey. Everybody loves Greg, and that's true. So we are on the party bus, honey, and the girls all cheer for NeNe as she come on the bus, and they do a little joke about Candy being the poster child for licking coochie. Bitch, we are who we are. You need to stop eating coochie with your husband and you're married. I'm just saying. NeNe begins going in on Porsha and Marlo because now they're sitting down about to have their drinks and they eating these small ass tacos. And so anyways, NeNe points out how Marlo and Porsha are now getting along, which is good. And Porsha said, anything for you, NeNe. And I love that. Like, put that bullshit to the side. Y'all see this woman going through this with Greg. So that, like, Porsha, that's good about you. Now, if we can get you to get some sense in that love life, then we will be halfway there. NeNe says Marlo and Porsha are similar. They're both superficial and materialistic, but I think that Porsha is a much better person. She seems like she really cares more for people, not just labels. I think Marlo would be probably the more materialistic person, if you ask me. So Candy asks Porsha, it's your birthday, so what you doing for your birthday? And Porsha was like, well, my man had plans for me. Oh, yo, man. Oh, girl, tell us more. We had flowers and food and everything was so good, and it's elementary as hell, y'all, so don't get too damn excited. We had a private chef. He gave me this necklace. He gave me a fruit roll-up. He gave me his milk at lunchtime. I mean, she went on and on, honey. Of course, that gold-digging ass Marlo said, oh, he done bought you that in this short amount of time? Girl, he is a keeper. Of course. Porsha, you a goddamn fool. You get to telling these ladies, oh, well, she get to asking them, have any of y'all used your man's toothbrush? And they like, hell no, that's nasty. You know what that reminded me of? That motherfucking Jackie off Basketball Wives talking about how she she gargles with Purex. I was like, that was equivalent to that. Porsha, that was some shit you should have kept to yourself. You's a nasty ass bitch. These bitches gonna be looking at you funny now, honey. And NeNe was like, what? That's nasty. So Porsha ends up telling them about the guy Dennis. And she just feels like, well, she ends up talking about marriage, and I don't believe in that whole wait a year, 2 years. Girl, you need to still date him. Y'all still act like y'all don't even fucking know each other. Like, I don't want to say I'm ready for real life to hit them, but when it does, it's going to be a motherfucking reality check. Because I doubt shit will be all peaches and cream. Right now, y'all are both dating each other's mask. Y'all are not dating each other. It's just a facade right now. And then even Candy was telling her, well, you going on and on about marriage. Has he put out there he want to get married? Or Porsha, oh, well, a little bit here and there. And Candy was just like, don't put out that you want to be married so badly. Like, even Candy noticed she was looking desperate, looking stupid. And, I don't know. I just felt embarrassed for her. Like, now these girls is gonna see how giddy and stupid you've been acting. And Porsha was just like, oh, well, I'll take it as advice. It's general advice. No, it's real bitch advice. Stop acting like that. Get to know this man. What are you in a hurry to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got this baby coming. I guess y'all about to get married, but I really feel, especially with these celebrities, you at least need to date that person for a year. Figure out who you really dealing with, okay? And you don't know really what you dealing with. Kandi is talking in a way like she knows Porsha's man. She's saying, well, I've heard all these things, and I'm just looking like, but then again, Kandi, you didn't want nobody saying shit about Todd. You shut that shit down real quick with, who was that? Mallory? No, not Mallory. That's Cynthia's sister. That motherfucking, what is her fucking, anyway, she was on season 6. And I forgot her fucking name. If I figure out that damn lady's name, I will put it in the motherfucking comments. I hate when I can't forget motherfuckers, I can't remember motherfuckers' names. Anyways, Porsha gets to asking the girls, how do y'all like y'all rooms? And then Marlo acting all of a sudden like she like hers. Kandi looking like, bitch, why do you like yours all of a sudden? Because the bitch switched the rooms. I love what NeNe said about Marlo. She was like, Marlo, you can live in a small space because you been lived in the motherfucking projects. I know that's right. Bitch, stop acting all extra. I cannot stand people that I know that grew up in the fucking projects acting all extra. So it's the next day, honey, and all the girls are checking in with their spouses. We see Eva checking in with her man. We see Kandi checking in with her man. We see Cynthia checking with her dude. Kandi. This is Kandi at her best, being passive aggressive as hell. She's talking to Todd on the phone, and she's basically letting him know that she, has been talking with Porsha. Porsha been telling her about her man, and she knows Porsha's man. She knows some things about him. She knows women that used to date him. So she's just like, well, I'm just saying, when it come to him, she just really need to pace herself. And she do. This is the thing, though. Kandi, it's the right advice, but it's coming from Kandi. Because Kandi is still a hater of Porsha. I don't want y'all to forget that. She is. She's successful and everything, and she's married. But I don't think Kandi likes that Porsha has lasted this long on this show and has been as successful in her career. I don't think Kandi likes that. And people always say, oh, well, other people are jealous of Kandi. Kandi is jealous of Porsha. And she's capable, and just because a person has a lot, it don't mean that they're not capable of jealousy. But anyway, she's just going on and on about what she knows about the guy Dennis, and then Todd is just like, well, stay out of it. And here go Kandi. Yeah, I'm going to stay out of it. Yeah, of course. Bitch, you're in it because you're talking about it on camera, and then you said you'll wait for her to say some stuff. Then guess what? You go say what you need to say. Kandi, you messy. However, I do believe that she may have some good dirt on that guy Dennis. Because I told y'all, it's something about him giving her all them gifts. And, it's just something. He has no emotions. He could be a player. He could be having some women on the side. I get that from him. Totally. Did y'all catch that one part where Porsha said, well, I think that, and this was when all the girls was all together. And they were eating their food, having their little drinks, whatever. And she had told the girls, oh, well, I believe in a relationship, the woman should, it's like old school advice, but the woman should, the man should love the woman more than, she loves him. That's how it's going to work. And it's a little bit of truth to that. But, bitch, I don't think that's what you got. Your man may have some other women. I get that vibe from him. There's something about a man that is not showing emotions with you. They're just buying things. And I know y'all like, well, the show just came on, but it's just how he deals with her. He deals with her in a way like she's not the only one. Like, this is what I do with my women, So we get this scene, and I don't know, maybe y'all about as confused as I am. Where in the fuck did Marlo and Porsha get to be so cool? We see Marlo sneaking her ass in Porsha's room. Then we see Porsha coming is in the room, and she's wearing Marlo's clothes and got her bonnet on and got her shoes on, and they just the kiki and laughing. And then breakfast comes, they sitting up there eating together and talking about how they got off on the wrong foot. They got off on the wrong motherfucking foot, Marlo, because of your ass, because you needed somebody to target that season. And I believe you may be a little jealous of Porsha too. There may be some of that with you too. But yeah, I didn't understand the scene, and they cool now. I mean, I'm happy that they decide to move forward, which is good. But Marlo, I don't know. I hope you're not being a social climber. I really hope you're not. But if they like it, I love it, honey. I was really surprised, though, at the part where Porsha said they went out the last night and Marlo met Dennis, and here go Marlo. Oh, I really like him for you. And is he always like that? And you just look so happy, and this is how it should be. And, and it's just like, Marlo is not a good judge of character when it comes to a man, because a man is only useless to her only if he has a substantial amount of money. So you can't take no fucking advice from Marlo. You better get your ass around NeNe, bitch. Get you a real somebody. One thing NeNe has over these other women, and I will at least say I think Kandi has with Todd, is like that real genuine connection. Probably NeNe and Greg more than Kandi and Todd. Kandi and Todd, they cool, but they still a little suspect. But NeNe and Greg have a really good connection. She has a real relationship. Real, like, and these women on this show can really learn something from that. NeNe's Swagalicious store is nice, honey. Look like she had a lot of motherfucking customers up in that bitch. Next, we see the ladies. They are heading over to NeNe's boutique, and they're walking. You got fucking Marlo complaining about daily life of just walking. This bitch complains about everything. Porsha talking about where my man, maybe he could pick me up. I'm sweating. I'm looking like, if you don't get your big ass on over to that motherfucking Swagalicious, bitch, y'all acting too extra. Y'all can't do normal shit. Okay, so next thing is the ladies are in NeNe's store. They looking around at the different styles of clothes and accessories, earrings, everything that she has, picking out, what they would want to purchase and what they like, and everybody's having a good time doing that. Meanwhile, Greg is getting hot. He's complaining about how hot it is in there, so he goes to go outside. NeNe checks in with the girls, and, she's seeing what everybody is going to get. And then Kandi, I believe, told her, no, Marlo, I believe, told her, Greg just went outside. He got overheated. He's hot. So NeNe followed Greg outside and talked to him. He said, yeah, it's just too hot in there. I need some air. So it's just, once again, it's sad to see his health declining like this, where he can't handle heat and can't keep food down. And it's a lot. So NeNe starts trying to comfort him, having him drink water. He was going to go back in, but then all the girls followed them out there, and Porsha was hugging on him, and everybody was checking with him. Kandi asked, was he okay? They're making sure he drinking his water. And then Porsha said, well, you don't need to go back in. You could sit down longer, I'm glad she said that. So they all sat with him, and he told a few jokes, and they all laughed. And at first he couldn't think of none. Y'all know that's not like Greg. He always has his sayings. We hear NeNe talking about, I took my vows for in sickness and in health, and if I was sick, Greg would be right there for me. That's all I'm trying to do as his wife. what I realized in that moment is NeNe is the main one with the most real and authentic and genuine storyline of any of these women. She definitely is more so needed on this show than Kenya. Like, period. More than, and it ain't even about a Kenya NeNe thing. It's just period. Like, she is the mother of this show. This is her baby. So have some, everybody need to just always have some type of respect for NeNe. You ain't got to kiss her ass, but this is her shit. Because the rest of y'all are kind of like boring. And it's like, once it gets to my girl, it's like, I remember why I love this show so much. And when you see Greg, you remember why you love it so much. So that right there took me out because the episode started it was just so boring watching Porsha and her fake ass relationship with her dude. I just couldn't. But NeNe and Greg, baby, y'all done saved the day, honey. Okay? All right, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your girl, Brand New, and I am out.